Hello everybody and welcome to the Sportiest stream. Nice to see you all here tonight. We've got two matches coming up to you all here. Some beautiful matchups. Midwest Mafia Elite taking on D.N.A. Weeping Angels first, and later on we'll get to see a match not from the ATS Ascension Cup but from the Amateur Gaming League. As if I go to the right screen here, it'll be CS Cookie versus Death Cloud Donuts in a best of 7. We've got some insane action tonight, some really good matchups. I'm ready for this. I think this is going to be some really high-level gameplay. Of course, that will be yet to be seen as... Again, I do apologize for that delayed start. We actually had an internet outage right before this, so hopefully my stream runs fine. I've had issues with my internet before after internet outages. If there's any issues, guys, let me know on stream. But so far, everything's looking good. If we take a look at our lineup here tonight, Midwest Mafia Elite, we've actually seen this team already in a show match where they lost to Acid Rain. They are here again. It's Boltini and Panda, Asterion Twins, and Redwater. And for D.N.A. Weeping Demons, it is Hawkstreams leading the org owner for D.N.A. Esports, going to lead his team to what he would hope to be a victory, but we'll see if that happens here. As, hello Founder Gabe, welcome in. Thank you for the supporters. I know Redwater also followed in. Thank you for the follow as well, Redwater. Thank you for joining the Sporty stream. Good luck in your match tonight. Of course, Gabe, by the way, again, let me know if there's any issues. Again, I just had an internet outage right before this. Both teams know that there's a delayed start. It's going to be about 5 minutes or so, but let me know if there's any issues on stream, by the way, Gabe. I have had internet outages before. I've had it a lot of times where I have internet outages, and my stream just doesn't run very well in-game, so we'll see how it works. So far, it looks like it's good, but I know when I was setting up the stream, there were some internet issues, so let me know if you see anything. If there are any issues, I will definitely try my hardest to fix it. But again, we have both these teams in. We're gonna get ourselves started in just a minute or so here. Again, the prediction poll is live. This is the best of 5 series right now. Midwest Mafia Elite, a 1-0 record, beating Zenith Vapid in week 1, 3-2, and then for D.N.A. Weeping Demons, they're actually 1-1. They already played their +1 match against URL Infinite. Did not win that in a game 5, but they did beat Tune Enough 3-1. That will be a match you'll be excited to see. But both these teams are in. They have their rosters, and well, I'm not one to let these teams wait for too long. So again, with everything looking still good, which again, thank you, Gabe, for letting me know everything's looking fine. I think we get this series started here. Again, our first of 2 matches tonight. This is our best of 5 here out of the Ascend Tournament Series, the Ascension Cup, week number 2. Milky Militia Elite, led by Boltini, taking on D.N.A. Weeping Demons, one of 3 D.N.A. esports teams in this tournament, led by Hawkstreams, a best of 5 series, and here we go. Let's get this thing started. Our first of 2 matches tonight, Midwest Mafia Elite on the blue, D.N.A. Weeping Demons. Well, you'll often hear me call them the Weeping Angels accidentally. They're on the orange for tonight. And what will be a series that both these teams are in the same group. So one team, their win's going to be the other team's loss. And when it comes down to standings, matches like these are going to be a difference maker. There's, from each team, they have to play 7 matches this season. And, well, during these matches, a lot of them are going to be in your own group. Some of them won't be. It's those in your group that are really going to be of the focus here. And I haven't even mentioned Maple Syrup. We've seen him on the stream before, back on Radiance Phantoms. It's the same Maple as before, the Canadian Phenom himself, who was on Radiance Esports for such a long amount of time. He is now on D.N.A. Esports after, the collapse of Radiance. In fact, actually, I was on Radiance at the same time he was, but I was never on a team. I always played against him. Still, it is Midwest Mafia Elites who are gonna have to deal with Maple and just how good he is on defense. He's such a strong backline defender. Still, though, no breakthrough chances here, as Maple Syrup looking for the dribble outward. And will stop him on the midway line. Midwest Mafia Elites already putting on some great 50s, and you're going to see them. I think they're going to take that more aggressive start. But still, no major chances. No team finding the breakthrough opportunities. And well, if you keep trying, they'll keep testing, they'll keep looking for them. Still, Twins gets past 1. Maple Syrup will be there to answer. Redwater, double commit from the Midwest Mafia side, but they will get the ball cleared and will waste enough time. But that double commit won't matter. But here comes Beartastic. Great beat on one, but Twins will be there, and no major breakthrough chances so far for either side. It just feels like there's a lot of waiting, a lot of these teams trying to force mistakes, not force good opportunities. And at some point, someone's going to take the chance, someone's going to take that risk on either side to put in those chances, to put in those goals. For 2 minutes in, still very limited options on offense as Boltini Rome can't get past Maple. Bedwater, off to the corner. Midwest Mafia. If there's their chance to try to break out of defense, get a quick attack here on D.N.A, but no, it's D.N.A with offense. That chance going just high. And for this Champ 1, the Champ 3 division, I'm surprised that it's so low scoring in this first game. You know, you'd think teams at this level would find a way to break through eventually. It is just a defensive battle at this point. It's Beartastic with the save on that one. Midwest Mafia, maybe going for some more demos as well. You see Twins get one there. Still no major opportunities created. Boy, that's a great shot! And Beartastic will throw it to the back post. D.N.A Weeping Demons will have first strike here in the series. And yeah, just great shot. Just catching Boltini Rome in an awkward position. Beautiful. Just a really intelligent play, catching Midwest Mafia and D.N.A Weeping Demons. Well, they've had the lesser of the chances on offense. They're the ones who will score first, and ultimately that is what's going to show up on the scoreline. Are those goals, not the amount of chances you have. It doesn't matter how many you have if you can't score them. For D.N.A, again, they've already had to play their +1 match already this season, so for them, they already know this is not an easy circuit. 1-1 record. The only win being against Tune-Up, actually against what was a teammates of Boltini Rome last season on the Alpha Females. As now Maple will make it 2 here. D.N.A Weeping Demons. And just a bad touch. Boltini Rome doesn't clear it to the corner as she wanted to. And it's a pretty easy shot for Maple. He's been playing at this level for a while. He definitely knows how to finish those. West Mafia. Chance to try to create more offense as now Redwater to the back wall. Beartastic won't get there. Redwater leaving it for Boltini Rome, but that will go wide. As yeah, everybody in chat, we had an internet outage right before the stream started actually, so that's why there's a bit of lag on the stream right now. The internet has not been able to fully recover. It's having a bit of a breakdown right now. It's actually quite of a miracle, actually. It is actually on right now, because it usually isn't on this quickly after an outage, but remember, you still get to see the series, even though there is a bit of lag on the stream. I do gotta apologize for that, but at the very least, it's you can see it. I've had worse on the stream, trust me. As hopefully that lag is cleared up a little bit for now. Midwest Mafia not finding any goals as Beartastic to the back wall. Hawkstreams looking for the touch. Oh my goodness, Hawkstreams. That is nasty. Look at how far he pre-jumps this. He recognizes a bit late. Beartastic had that touch, so he just goes for the shot himself. Oh my goodness. Team chemistry on point. I don't even think Weeping Demons expected themselves to shoot that. Yeah, but a little bit over 30 seconds to go. That should solidify game number 1. My goodness, D.N.A Weeping Demons may be scoring what could be goal of the week for the Ascension Cup. That was beautiful. And for Midwest Mafia Elites, it epitomizes how this game has felt for them. They have gotten chances on offense, but they haven't solidified them. And D.N.A Weeping Demons, eventually they're going to break through. They're going to bust down that door and find ways to get through that, get to that net. Midwest Mafia Elites, they're going to need to reconstruct that offense, because this game, it just felt a little bit off, a little bit lost. Weeping Demons, and it's just a good start for this side, the D.N.A esports team. And currently a 1-1 record. They're in a good position to try to advance that, especially with just, again, the offense just being a night and day difference. We're seeing one team scoring their chances and one team not. D.N.A Weeping Demons. And they continue this. It's going to be tough, though, because I expect Midwest Mafia to improve as time goes on. knowing the team, knowing the players on this team, if they don't improve, that will surprise me. For now, going straight into game number 2 as a raid from Tommy Buckets. How you doing, Tommy? You joining time to watch some ATS action here. Midwest Mafia Elite taking on D.N.A Esports' Weeping Demons. Again, apologies for the lag in advance right now. We had an internet outage right before the stream started, but so far things have actually ran pretty well. D.N.A Weeping Demons, things have ran pretty well for their side. They have not given up a goal yet. And in comes Maple Syrup. He'll put in their first of game number 2. They have not stopped scoring here. Great dunk, Beartastic going straight in on it. Maple Syrup, usually quite the defensive player. Not that time. Great strike. And right now, Midwest Mafia Elite, it's a dunk the other way! That's going to fall in! Redwater, right back at ya! Midwest Mafia Elite, their first goal of the series. A dunk off the corner, nobody expected it. Least of all, Beartastic. And that is a tie game. Again, thank you, Tommy Buckets, for the raid. Everybody, go support Tommy Buckets, the guy who runs the Buckley Splashers. We've seen a couple matches from his league later on this week, but none tonight, actually. It's just the Ascent Tournament Series, then we go to the Amateur Gaming League. Right now, though, D.N.A Weeping Demons are the ones with the majority of the possession, but Midwest Mafia, a resurgence on offense! That chance goes just wide. A great chance for them. It was a great opportunity, and it's one you'd think they would score on. Won't get it there, and now D.N.A back the other way. Maple Syrup, stopped by Twins. Midwest Mafia, even though they struggled last game to get offense, what they did not struggle in was getting good shots. Was just not even good shots, I should say. Getting good midfield to create those chances. They didn't always have good shots. Always had that midfield. They could always rely on keeping possession, but these dunks right now, D.N.A adding some pressure. Hawk Streams can't put on that shot. It will be Boltini Rome. But I dribble it out. Fantastic. Cleared by Redwater. Boltini in the midfield. Maple. Up goes Hawk. D.N.A down the field. Maple to the side wall. Looking for a little bounce in front. Hawk trying to shoot, but Boltini Rome will stop it. Again, Boltini, no stranger to the Ascension Cup. She was here on Season 0. Part of the Alpha Females team that did not make the playoffs, though. So you know what she's going to be searching for this season on this Midwest Mafia side. To do exactly that. But yes, D.N.A team. This is the first season for D.N.A to play in this tournament. They have 3 different teams. Weeping Demons being one of them. The other 2 being Fury. As Beartastic, actually, he's going to go for the back wall. I need to cut off that point because we might see a goal from Weeping Demons. They're getting that close to doing so. As Maple to the back wall. Redwater will clear. Here comes Hawk Streams to keep it in the offense. D.N.A still searching for any opportunity, any major opportunity. They can't get the breakthrough. Beartastic leaving it for Maple. D.N.A demo on the back line, and that's going to be cleared down. Beartastic, he'll get just enough on it. The D.N.A Weeping Demons side to keep it a 1-1 scoreline as the defense continues to reign supreme. Another clear. D.N.A dunked by Boltini Rome, who will look for her shot. Flip! That one just a little wide. As thank you, It's Wiles, for the follow. Welcome to the Spottiest stream. We're in Game 2 here of Midwest Mafia Elite and D.N.A Weeping Demons. A 1-0 series lead for Weeping Demons, but it's a close battle as Midwest Mafia looking to respond. Again, as I mentioned, there are 3 teams for D.N.A. Fury's one of them. Weeping Demons, another. That third being Nexus. Still, it is Midwest Mafia, one of the 2 teams. This one and the other one being Midwest Mafia Capones. These orgs with a good amount of representation in this bracket, but it doesn't guarantee anything. You gotta have a pretty good season to make it to that playoffs. Yeah, you have to make it pretty far. And again, it's a lot of matches. 7 matches total over 6 straight weeks. That's why D.N.A Weeping Demons actually have one extra game right now. They played that 7th match already. for Midwest Mafia Elite. They have not. That's why they're 1-0. They are looking to try to advance this and keep it undefeated. So far, doing well at holding the offense. D.N.A. not finding nearly as much success in getting upfield. But we've seen Maple. We know the kind of control this guy can get. And if he gets more involved upfield, this could really spell disaster for Midwest Mafia. Because again, he is more defensive, but on a team that's already seemingly quite defensive on its own right, he can definitely be the offensive player for them. Still, so far, just meeting Midwest Mafia defenders everywhere he goes. And now Twins. Fantastic, clears it away. Redwater, the last one back. He's missed it. Oh, that's a fortunate bounce. D.N.A. will not get the great shot on it as Maple will just try to take it off the back wall, but Redwater does keep that one out. 10 seconds on counting now. D.N.A. Weeping Demons. A chance to try to take the game in front. But that one stopped by Boltini Rome at 0 seconds. Hawkstreams in field. Oh, Maple was looking for the redirect, but he will not catch it. And it's D.N.A. Weeping Demons and Midwest Mafia going into overtime. For D.N.A. right, it's a best of 5. If they score, they're taking match point. Series is still far from over, but for Midwest Mafia, they're in a position where this is a great chance to get their series going, but they will not get the chance. Baratastic smashes that one 16 seconds in, and the golden goal opportunity will favor D.N.A. Quick shot, quick action, and now they have triple match points here in the Ascension Cup Season 1, Week 2. The D.N.A. side looking to make their record positive once again. And their loss coming down to URL Infinite in a Game 5. Might be feeling a bit of you could say a bit of envy for having had that taken away from them. And although they have less shots this game, it felt a lot more even. They were the ones to take it. That's all that matters for D.N.A. But going to Game 3, I could see this momentum completely flipping for Midwest Mafia. They are playing that way. They're playing good enough to take them down. But for D.N.A., they are not even close to out of the woods just yet. There's still a lot more action to go. But for Midwest Mafia, their undefeated record as of Week 2 could be undefeated no more if they don't take this game. They had to go to Game 5 in their first week to get this 1-0 record. Now they have to do it again here in Game 2 to try to advance to 2-0. D.N.A. will do everything they can to stop it here. And again, it's Baratastic who scored that winner last game. With Maple also being a factor on the offense, can he make the difference? It's not going to happen. In comes Redder, the substitute actually for Midwest Mafia, was not on the original starting roster this season. Was added in midway through, about after their first week match. And he is now starting for this team this series. It's a huge change, and we saw him actually in the preseason be that player for them in some of their show matches, and most notably in their match against Acid Rain on this stream. He was there to join them and in for that match, and we're now seeing obviously that he might actually have more of an effect on this team than we initially thought. Only one goal, and we know that at least for Midwest Mafia Elite, their offense has not been stellar this series. It's been one that has really not been able to score all that easily. Whether it be by them missing their own chances or by D.N.A. bringing, again, that solid defense that we know that these players have. It'll take a lot more for Midwest Mafia to get a second goal and to really extend this league. As D.N.A. looking for the chance, but Hawkstreams definitely not the most mechanical player on the field. And here comes Maple, that's off the post. And you're seeing D.N.A. closer and closer to getting that chance, but close won't cut it for them. They need to score. Not in a multi-goal lead. This is a close series and a close game in it as well, as Maple Syrup leaving it for Hawkstreams, but that will still sail wide, and D.N.A. Weeping Demons not hitting the target. There's a demo looking to open up space, but it's Maple who'll leaps to the ball first. Fantastic. Gonna drop it down to the corner, but it's only straight to Twins and Boltini Rome, the latter of which will hit it to the corner. Midwest Mafia with the offense. Here comes Redwater. Boltini already up for it. She's actually got a great touch on it, but I think she was looking to score on that play. A pretty ambitious goal, though. It's one you won't be seeing most players hit, even at the higher rank levels. Well, Boltini has been known to be quite the striker. In freeze, she's actually definitely not known for that ability. She's definitely much more of a midfield holder for a lot of teams. that she was allowed to shoot a lot more often on Team Yeah back when they made their top 8 run in the Skyward Series in Season 2, but ever since then, again, on Alpha Females now on Midwest Mafia, she has been more of a midfield player. Again, it does leave the question of who's going to be that striker for them. Is it Redwater? Redwater seems to be the most likely candidate, but I have not been impressed with his offense so far. I've not been impressed with the offense of either of these teams all that much. But D.N.A. admittedly have scored a lot more chances. They have been a lot more aggressive on just getting shots. You do need to be careful of that aggression. 2 minutes to go. Still no goals for the team that is leading the series by 2. And they could win the series right here. Just need a few goals to go their way as Hawkstreams. Great fake on one, the flip past the other. Twins looking to clear, straight to Baratastic. And now he'll go, Hawkstreams redirect. That's just wide. Baratastic to the midfield. Maple Syrup to shoot that one. It's off the crossbar. And no follow-up will come in time. D.N.A. Weeping Demons, a beautiful decision on the pass. They're still shooting here. And still Midwest Mafia are keeping their net clean. Twins. Boltini gets a demo on one. Looking to open up the space, but Hawkstreams will be there to keep it out. And the Orgoner, at least one of the Orgoners for D.N.A. Weeping Demons. Or I say D.N.A. Esports as a whole. Really being a source of consistency for this roster. His defense only does so much as Boltini in front. Baratastic's own goals. Oh, the last thing you want to see there for D.N.A. Weeping Demons is an open backfield, and that's exactly what they give Boltini. Baratastic panicked. He must have thought someone was challenging. It's why he rushed so much that play, but there was nobody there for Midwest Mafia. It was just Boltini upfield. If he had just taken his time, he would have easily been able to corral that out. Instead now, this game even more in favor of Midwest Mafia. For D.N.A. Weeping Demons, they're realizing this series was one that they kind of got away with at the start. Those game wins they had were definitely not one-sided, and at the very least, they were close. That last game specifically went to overtime. It was meant to do that. Now with less than a minute to go, they're looking for a comeback here as off the sidewall for Hawkstreams, Baratastic. Don't buy Twins. Maple Syrup will hit it wide. Hawkstreams. To the corner, no second touch. Boltini Rome will look to make it free. Baratastic getting back, but she won't get that first touch. He still has the second, though. As a comment coming in from Mr. Sirking. By the way, thank you for the follow, Mr. Sirking. Welcome to the Spodius stream. What rank is this? This is Champ 1 to Champ 3. This is the Ascension Cup of the Ascension Tournament Series. These players are in the Champ ranks, all Champ ranks. Although the majority of our player base is Champ 3 in this tournament, so we take that as, right now, Midwest Mafia elites of the Midwest Mafia organization who are the ones who might be able to take this game. As all for D.N.A. Their offense fell apart at times. Just never got itself started, and a far cry from what we saw earlier from this team. It was D.N.A. who in the last couple games were the ones with the offense that's shown above the rest. Just surprised not to see it as strong as they are still playing the keep-up game. I'll give credit to these teams. We always see a goal to end it off. Oh my goodness, it's still off the post. Redwater will let it hit, though. He doesn't want this game to continue. They'll take Game 3 of Midwest Mafia Elite. We'll keep the series alive. As we go to game number 4, neither of these teams, I don't think, are making any roster changes. They both seem to be pretty staunch on who's playing. Again, you can tell, D.N.A. Weeping Demons never seem to win on the shots. It's 8-2. Actually, it was 8-8 that game. It was tied, but shooting-wise, they never win on quantity. They can win on quality. That game just lacked it. It lacked the quality of shooting that we know they have. Up to them to bring it back here in game number 4 to take the series here. Or else Midwest Mafia Elite a potential to reverse sweep this team. And I mean, we've seen our fair share of reverse sweeps. As now Double Mode Official, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Just in time for game number 4 here. Midwest Mafia Elite looking to make a reverse sweep against D.N.A. Weeping Demons, but Weeping Demons, once their offense gets going, it's going to be tough to stop them. That's really what we're going to see. Can they score? Can they get the offense back online? They have the defense. They have the qualities. Even last game, only giving up 2 goals without an offense, essentially. Pretty impressive for D.N.A., but maybe up to their offense. Be able to pull its own weight as well. You can't win on just defense alone, as now an overcommit. Redwater will force it in. And that a huge misplay. Hawkstreams, he's got to do a little better with that touch. It goes straight to Redwater. He had so many options there, and really the best option there would have just been to keep it. Force the 50, get the dribble. He's got a card that can do it, and he's shown that he can dribble the ball. Just a bad giveaway, a decision from Hawkstreams to throw that ball right to Midwest Mafia. It's a mistake that will cost his team, as now Fantastic may have done the same, but Hawkstreams will be challenging there. Slow down the Midwest offense. Boltini, double tap straight to Hawkstreams. Redwater jumping across the net, but that touch straight to Fantastic. The shot's on, but it is saved by Boltini Rome. And Midwest Mafia looking to make offense from this as Twins. It's out by Baratastic. Here comes Redwater. Hawkstreams. Right to Maple Syrup. Up is Hawk. D.N.A. Weeping Demons. Holding pressure, but the fact of the matter is they're goal down, and you're going to see that effect in their gameplay. They're going to start to rush a little bit more. And we saw last game, they only down by 1, and it definitely changed things. Their offense felt a lot less composed, a lot less planned, a lot less calculated. Again, it felt like a lot of their plays were more rushed. Were definitely not as well calculated, and they give Midwest Mafia the chance to score again as here's a pass in field, and Boltini Rome will have no issue scoring from that range. Midwest Mafia have turned this series around. And for D.N.A. Weeping Demons, this is starting to get a bit out of hand for them. It's D.N.A. who have the possession, who have the pressure. And they don't have it anymore. Midwest Mafia are stealing it all away from them. And for D.N.A., they have not scored since that end of game 2. A prolonged goal drought here, initiated by this Midwest Mafia team. Just playing better and better every single game. D.N.A. getting more and more panicked, getting more and more disorganized. Seeing these teams change, for better or for worse, is Fantastic looking for a shot. That was a great chance, but Twins using everything he has to get up to it. D.N.A. trying to close in, but Twins clears it back. Fantastic getting up to the back wall, and Redwater will be waiting for it, but it won't get the touch. Maple Syrup redirects over off the corner. Double commit from Midwest Mafia. Gives the ball to D.N.A., but it won't do much of it here as Fantastic's touch straight to the opposing team. As Twins, the sidewall, challenge in the midfield. Maple Syrup up high. Hawkstreams, he's completely missed it, but he does force 2 to commit. Here comes Fantastic up to the back wall again. Twins won't have it. It's open, and it's Hawkstreams. Oh, what a save! Maple can't score. How on earth is it still 2-0? Midwest Mafia, incredible goal line save. And that's, I don't know how on earth they got to that one. A beautiful save, and now a response. Boltini Rome with a shot the other way. From defense to offense, D.N.A. Weeping Demons can't believe it's 3-0 and not 2-1. Game 4, an absolute disaster here from D.N.A. Weeping Demons. That was an open net for them. Hawkstreams, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a much more of an open chance. Got absolutely robbed on the goal line. Midwest Mafia really taking away this game now, and for D.N.A. Weeping Demons, all the confidence they had now is down the drain. Now, what's crazy to think about this is not the first time Boltini Rome has reverse swept a team on this stream before. She's done it twice in the past. In fact, the last 2 times she did it were in the Skyward Series on Team Yeah, and also on her team winning for Dakota on the 2v2 circuit for Skyward Series. And they were both within a couple days of each other, so she's no stranger to reverse sweeps. In fact, she might get her third on this stream. It wouldn't be unlikely. His D.N.A. with Maple Syrup. Up by Redwater. Hawkstreams. Getting close in on it. It's Fantastic. Shooting to the back wall, but Boltini Rome will wait there. It's D.N.A. looking to lay siege here inside this final minute. Get the goal that they've been looking for all game long. Get the opening that they really do deserve it. How much offense they've gotten, but they are not getting it. Midwest Mafia's defense are just too good. While D.N.A. Weeping Demons might have these chances, they don't have the goals. They don't have this game in their hands. And this series will head to game number 5. Midwest Mafia a huge turnaround. I said it after game 2. This team's getting better and better every single time they perform here, and again, for a roster who is still trying to get used, I think, to Redwater having been added midway through the season. With this, I believe, being his first ever time on this team in an ATS matchup. Right now, Midwest Mafia controlling up the pace, up the field, up the pipe, and well, game number 4 is there's another shutout. And we're going to game number 5. We're going to the end of the series as we know it. As we got a ton of follows coming in. Well, again, thank you all so much for the follows, guys. We had Calamity Snow X Bear, as well as Mateo coming in. Thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome again to the Sportiest stream. What you're about to see, game number 5, D.N.A. Weeping Demons, Midwest Mafia Elite. Midwest Mafia trying to reverse sweep. Again, Baltini has already done this on the stream twice, so she might be able to do it her 3rd time. We're getting to the point where we're seeing some people just are very good at coming back in these, and again, the thing about Baltini is when she's not playing well, she's not a very confident player. I know her pretty well, so I can talk a lot about her, but when she is playing well, she is very, very confident, and she plays so consistently. It's really tough to shake off that confidence for players like Baltini Rome. Again, especially when she's getting offense, when she's scoring goals, because I say, like, again, a lot of her role is midfield, but when she's scoring goals, you know her team is going to be strong. You know she's playing at her best when she is scoring at will. And now in the Champions Field, D.N.A. Weeping Demons, they had the first 2 games of the series, but now everything on the line here. Midwest Mafia won week 1 in a game 5 win. They look to do it here in week number 2 to keep their record and try to extend it to 2-0. Again, so far for D.N.A., no goals ever since that 2nd game on Forbidden Temple. It's really up to them to turn things around. It's really up to them and only them. This Midwest Mafia team isn't going to change their play style. They're going to change how good they're playing. It's up to D.N.A. Weeping Demons to bring offense, to score on the chances. Again, they have offensive players. They may not have a ton of them, but we've seen Beartastic and Maple Syrup lead the offense on scoring. Now's their chance to do it. It's a great pass! Oh, Beartastic finds Maple! And a drop-down pass! D.N.A. Weeping Demons lead by 1 here as a beautiful outlet just finds each other waiting. A pace of play from D.N.A. picking up. They've got first strike on Champions Field. This game continues, looking for a 2nd one. That goes wide. Hawkstreams can't put it on. Already some more offense for D.N.A. Again, they're looking to really set the pace here, set the tone like they did in those first couple games of this series. Really let Midwest Mafia know they are not out of this. They still are the better team in here. But are they truly? There's still 3.5 minutes plus to go in this game, and Midwest Mafia can definitely find goals because of it. And Baltini nearly put that one on from the near post. Now Redwater with the dunk. Baltini using that corner boost does bump Beartastic in the way. Twins to the corner. Baltini jumping, going. That one's wide. Still it bouncing in front. Who has the ball? Twins, the 50. Beartastic with the stop. And Midwest Mafia resetting to defense, but a 1v1 chance for Beartastic. Great demo from Twins, removes Hawkstreams' position there in the middle of the field to receive that 50. Again, we haven't seen too many demos from these sides, but we have seen them. They've been put in exceptionally good positions. A lot of times removing chances for teams to find each other. As Redwater, the 50, he'll head wide. Midwest Mafia could essentially hold... Sorry, D.N.A. Weeping Demons could essentially hold this 1-goal lead here for the rest of this game. And honestly, I wouldn't put it against them to do that. They definitely have the ability to do so, but that's not a good touch, and that could be a chance. Hawkstreams will save it away, but Midwest Mafia waiting, lurking, smelling blood in the water, getting opportunities. And at some point, it's going to be very tough to shake this team off. They're going to find chances that can definitely go in for them. And for D.N.A., they really don't want to hold this 1-goal lead. They want to make it more. They want to really extend it just to more goals, put it out of reach for Midwest Mafia. Maple already, again, the one who scored already this game. Baltini with Redwater following in pursuit, but that dunk from Hawkstreams will go straight back to Twins. Midwest Mafia. Gonna look anywhere down the field, but that shot will head wide. 2 minutes to go. It's still only 1 goal scored here on Champions Field here in Game 5. Both these teams not willing to take nearly as many risks on offense. Honestly, you can't blame them for it. A match this intense. Again, for both these sides, they've gone to Game 5 already this season against different opponents. The D.N.A. Weeping Demons, their one loss came to a Game 5. Hoping that the Game 5 curse won't hurt them here, but that's a big mistouch, and it's open! Boltini Rome with no issue on that shot. Maple Syrup left all alone. He went for the touch off the corner, but I think he would have loved it if he just let it bounce instead. Midwest Mafia Elites have waited for that opportunity all series long. And now they finally get it. A tie game. Next goal could very likely be the one to win it. And it's D.N.A. who are hungry to get it back. Early offense, Hawk Streams. Doing that by Redwater. Oh, he demoed in midair. Hawk Streams going straight after him, but an overcommit for D.N.A. means Midwest Mafia will chase them down. Off the corner, Beartastic doesn't have it. Neither does Boltini Rome. D.N.A. Weeping Demons with free clear. Redwater. In the midfield, it's anybody's to take, but Twins will be there first. Midwest Mafia playing with speed, Twins! Not even close to the net. He saw the opening, but he never took it. D.N.A. Weeping Demons going back. They'll be the ones winning field domination, that's for sure at this final graphic, but as we've seen before, they can win field domination and still struggle to put balls in the back of the net. This game guaranteed at least one more shot to go in. We've seen already great offensive performance. Boltini Rome, Maple Syrup. We know Beartastic can be clutch. We've seen Redwater get a couple in the back of the nets himself. And there's some really good shooters on this field. It's been a tough series when it comes to shooting, though, and you're going to have to make the most of any chance you get. It might be a 1v3 opportunity to score that goal as Redwater to shoot! That one saved by Maple Syrup, keeping his team in it. Boltini Rome in the midfield. Hawk Streams won't get there, but Beartastic to Maple. This one kept up for Midwest Mafia as they look for one more opportunity. Boltini can't get the dribble, and we go to overtime for one last time this series. Whoever scores next will take it, will have their record either advance or go to a positive. One goal each for each team so far. One more goal for one of these sides to win it. D.N.A. who feel like the more likely team at this point, though. The offense they've been bringing with the pressure they've been putting, Midwest Mafia have sat back a lot so far this game. One breakaway chance could do it as Boltini. That's dangerously on the net. But it will not be an issue for Beartastic. It's Redwater, overcommitted. Maple Syrup leaving it in the midfield, but Redwater will hit that chance away. We'll get rid of the pressure. Now, Boltini Rome. Beartastic. Let's get enough of a touch on it as Redwater. Midwest Mafia Elites, one goal away from completing a reverse sweep. What would be Boltini's third ever reverse sweep, at least from my memory, or third ever reverse sweep on this stream. This is still one that comes to tense moments. Both these teams know they're one shot away. And against a team that's in your own group, these matches really do matter. Especially for playoff seeding. As Boltini. Beartastic again on the back wall. Keeping everything wide as here comes Redwater. Maple. Straight to Twins. This one floating to the net. It will be Hawk Streams who will have no real issue stopping that one. But they've overcommitted. Boltini! Oh, that should have been the winner. But she missed it. And for Midwest Mafia, they still have offense. They're not holding out anymore. Twins in front, double commit. But Beartastic gets rid of it. Now Redwater, a chance to 50. Hawk Streams. Boltini with the fake there, leaving it for Twins. He also has the back wall. Hawk Streams will be there. Double commit though. Boltini Rome the dunk in front. Redwater jumping, keeps it off of Maple Syrup. Twins going to the net. Twins will win it. Midwest Mafia Elite complete the reverse sweep. Twins there a little faster. His shot a little better. And finally, this series will come to a close. It's Midwest Mafia who will take it. Another Game 5 victory. And for Boltini Rome, again, another reverse sweep on this stream. She's already had a couple of those so far, but she'll add one more. I don't think she'll complain. It's a win nonetheless. And while they may not, and while Midwest Mafia Elite may have an issue with going to Game 5 far too often, this is their second time doing it this season. They're winning. They won't be complaining too much. What a match. The start of night. We still have one more coming up later here. But again, that was absolutely incredible. We're going to get a little interview, I think, with Midwest Mafia here. Let's find them. Where are they? There they are. We'll be joining Midwest Mafia here. A 3-2 reverse sweep. Ultimo, I believe we've seen you do this before on this stream, reverse sweeping the team in a best of 5, but you do it again here in the Ascend Tournament Series. Congratulations, you guys have a 2-0 record, but that felt far too close. How are you feeling, though?
Reverse sweeps are very interesting. Oh, go ahead, Boltini, my bad. You were muted, I thought.
Boltini might still be muted. Boltini might still be muted here. Twins, we'll go to you then, because since you wanted to talk about it. How are you feeling again? Same reverse sweep here. And again, for you guys, your season has not started off amazingly, going to Game 5 in both your matches, but you take them. That's better than nothing, that's for sure.
They were a very good team, honestly. I think they were well organized. They really put a lot of pressure on us through every single game in the series. Very good team. Props to them still for getting into like Game 5 overtime. That was a very good series.
Yeah, again, what a match that was. Also, joining us here is Redwater as well, coming in midway through the season. Redwater, I know, again, this team kind of tried you out before the season. You were here for some of the shell matches, but, you know, adding in mid-season, what is it like to be added into a scene mid-season? Because for a lot of teams, it's hectic, but it seems like you fit in so well. Can you tell me kind of the feelings that kind of go through you when it comes to, you know, this weird mid-season where, again, after that first week, they needed you, they added you on, and now you're playing well, you're actually looking really good for this team, even though, again, you're a recent addition. So tell me kind of what it's like for this team to kind of get you involved in the plays and get you involved in these matches.
I mean, it's definitely interesting because you're trying to fit into a team that's already pre-established. I know these guys from other places, so they're just like, "Hey, you want to come try out for our team?" So I'm like, "Sure." Week 1, we did the emergency sub. It felt quite good to be able to get that win, and then to come out here and get a reverse sweep against possibly one of the best teams that I've faced. That's like I'm not sure what rank range this is.
This is Champ 1 to Champ 3, so they're probably Champ 3.
Yeah, they're probably one of the best Champ 3 teams I've faced in quite a while.
And you take them down again. Boltini Rome, you there, Boltini Rome?
Boltini Rome is here.
Right, Boltini, you muted herself beforehand, but you're here, Boltini. I was mentioning again, you've had reverse sweeps on the stream before. Does it feel any different? I know you mentioned how nerve-wracking it is to get these before. Does it feel any different even now, even though you've gone through them before on this stream? Again, this is like your third time doing this.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Just knowing like I'm playing a higher rank, and I know I posted on X about, you know, playing a higher rank and I'm ready for it. So it's good knowing like I can keep up and like playing the higher rank and being able to succeed. So my confidence is building pretty great right now with that. Because I know my confidence sometimes is not that great, but knowing that I can hang with it, it's going up.
Definitely is, and again, the confidence is definitely a big factor. Well, for you guys, again, congrats on your win. Your next upcoming match, I believe, will be against GNG Scarlet. That is Cinco's team, I believe. No, it's not. That's Lit Knight's team. Cinco's on Swordfish. That is Lit Knight's team on GNG, and I know for you, Boltini, you've had some interesting times playing against Lit Knight in 2s and 3s in the past. So, what is it like to now play against him and his new org now in GNG and Good Night Gaming? Because they're solid as well. They are dominating the competition. So, if you guys, you're gonna have another tough match next week. What are you guys gonna do to kind of prepare for it?
Probably get more games in and like just get to know each other more and like build the chemistry. Even though, like Redwater said, we know each other from like other leagues, but I think if we just keep up what we've been doing and like working together, we'll get it. I know Lit Knight won the 2v2 and got second place in Skyward 3s.
Yeah, it's a very I believe I believe it's basically the same roster. That on Milky Militia. So you got a tough match, but again, You guys are playing well. You're 2-0. You're definitely a team that can do it. So, and congrats on your win. But before we go, we'll get some quick shoutouts here. We actually got to move kind of quickly because our next series starts pretty soon. But we still have time, so let's just go down the line. We'll start with Twins. Any shoutouts? Anything you want to say, or anybody you want to thank for supporting you and this team along the way?
I just gotta thank my teammates. They're really good people, and they're just really fun to play with, honestly. So thank you.
Of course. Now we'll move on to Redwater. Is there anything you'd like to say? Anybody that you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank, well, Twins already said it, but how about the opposing team for putting up such a good match?
Well, there you go. And now we'll end with Baltimore. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Ooh, shout out the team and the opposing team, especially Maple, because I know Maple very well. And shout out Timmy and Mashed Potatoes. And last but not least, Dakota, because she was actually quiet this time for once. Woo!
Yeah, again, if you don't know, Dakota is her baby that's always with her every single match. So, again, congrats on your win here to you guys here in Midwest Mafia Elite. Good luck in the future when you play even more. But until then, take care, have a great night, and we'll see you again very soon.
Thank you for casting. Have a nice evening.
There you go. That was Baltimore Medwater and Twins there of Midwest Mafia Elite putting us in for this one. But our upcoming match will be a best of 7. We're going to go to an intermission. When we come back, it will be CS for Cookie and Cookies for me, taking on Death Cloud Donuts. Welcome back to the Splittier stream, everybody. It's nice to see you all here. Sorry about that delay again, but again, we're starting to sort things out here. Again, the stream started late, so everything's a little bit delayed, but we have one more match tonight, our upcoming series here. Again, C is for Cookie, and Cookie is for me. You're gonna hear me call him C is for Cookie, more likely, because that's a long team name. They're playing Death Cloud Donuts, so it's about all the long team names tonight here in this matchup. But this actually is a really important matchup. It's a best of 7. This is C1, C2, 3v3, so kind of similar to the last match we had, although it's a little lower ranks. But it's a fun series here. Hello, Alligatorsaurus. Welcome in. Nice to see you. I know I heard you're playing tonight, man. So good luck in that one. But again, there you go. C is for Cookie taking on Death Cloud Donuts, and we've actually seen these teams before. Death Cloud Donuts has not changed at all. They have not changed. They've only added the coach and the Mr. Sir King. Last time we saw them was when they played against Crisis back in April of 2023, so about 10 months ago. And if you think that's long ago, Death Cloud, okay, we've seen this team before, albeit with a completely different set of players. The last time we saw them was back in the Indie Gaming League when they played Title 1 Emily back in 2022, actually. July 2022, so we have not seen these teams on stream for a very long time, but they are tonight in for a very big matchup. This is the playoffs here. This is the quarterfinals, actually. These teams are first round of the playoffs. This is what they're looking at here again. Actually, D.N.A Weeping Demons are also in this playoff, playing against EXS Synergy. So for both these teams, this is a big match for them. Only got its pressure holding here. And we're gonna get these teams in as soon as we can, but for now, and what a match this is. This is a playoff matchup. This is all best of 7, by the way, so both these teams. Thank you for casting your match, Bodie. Of course, Twins. Congrats on your win. As again, we're just getting into this match. It's a big one for both these teams. They know their season quite pretty well. Death Cloud Donuts 5-1. These are Cookie 4-2. Actually, having one of their losses to D.N.A Weeping Demons. Death Cloud Donuts, their only lost game to this #1 overall team in the Nobu Specials. So that was in that last week. So for the Death Cloud Donuts, they're one of the top teams in this tournament. As thank you for the support, Bananas. Yeah, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, again, just to mention just how good this team is, you know. We've again this Donuts team only lost coming to Nobu Specials, who are again the only 6-0 team in this bracket. So, you know, say that is a pretty impressive thing to say. And they're the third overall team here. They're also tied with D.N.A Demons on overall seeding. I believe that I don't know actually why they lost it. Might have something to do with who they played, the schedule-wise. And we'll see how these teams do. These teams know, at least for now, CS Rookie and Death Cloud Donuts never played each other ever in this season. So this is the first time meeting each other. Of course, it comes in the playoffs. So for the quarterfinals, for these teams to get to that top 4, single elimination, you win, you move on, you lose, you're out. So even though they had a good season, CS Cookie 4-2, they had a pretty good season themselves. And the losses come to D.N.A Weeping Demons and to the Boogie Men, who are also here. They're actually #4 overall team. So CS Cookie, they've only lost the teams above them in the rankings. Thanks some guys for the cast. Gonna mute stream for now. Looking forward to casting the VOD. Of course, Alligatorsaurus. All VODs are live, by the way, so you can see this thing as soon as the stream's over. You're gonna be seeing this VOD. This is the last match as well, so won't be, you know, you'll be able to see this as soon as your series is over. But order our schedule. Again, we'll recap what we just saw. Reverse sweep for Midwest Mafia Elite. As again, what a match this will be. As what up, Sporty? It's been a while since I've been here. Just saying it's me, Double Bink. Oh, you're Double Bink. I was gonna say Pins Game, and I don't recognize that name, but I do recognize Double Bink. How you doing, my friend? It's nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. And again, just get ready. We got a best of 7 series on our hands here. Here's for Cookie taking on Death Cloud Donuts. And the Donuts team has not changed their roster at all since the last time I saw them. They're pretty well known for that. They're also really well known for playing just good defense. As again, we're just gonna get this series started in just a moment or so. As I just forgot, I have the wrong logo on, so let me fix that. That is the Ascent Tournament Series logo. This is the Amateur Gaming League. This is a different tournament. There you go. Again, we'll get this series started in just a moment here. Hopefully everybody's good, doing well. So I'm just checking to make sure my ping's good, because I had internet issues earlier today. think they've actually all resolved themselves, so that's going to be nice. What will be our last series of the night. Yeah, a best of 7 here. This is Champ 1 to Champ 2 gameplay. As here we go. C is for Cookie and Cookie is for me. Taking on Death Cloud Donuts, a best of 7 series here tonight. The quarterfinals are live for the Amateur Gaming League. And for both of these teams, only one will be able to move on. The other will not. They both had great records. Again, 5-1 for Death Cloud, 4-2 for C is for Cookie. But those records don't matter anymore. All that matters is taking wins. And we've seen these teams do it, but they have never done it against each other. Right, it's going to be an interesting moment, and for Death Cloud Donuts, again, a team is known for their chemistry. Again, these guys have been together for a very long time. This team formed, I'm trying to think, at least the last time I saw them was when the Premier Championship Series just started. And there's a team that's stuck around for a little while. Besides, for C is for Cookie, again, the only player returning on this roster ever since you last saw them, which was, admittedly, well over a year ago, is Banana as their team captain. But it doesn't make a difference if Dilly will score here. Again, a new roster, but no changing here. They're going to be a strong team. It's Dilly, that little catch, that little shot. And C is for Cookie. Will take the first strike here. And they're not the favorites in this matchup, but it doesn't matter. 4-2 record. Still a very strong record. And in the playoffs, there's going to be a lot of pressure on these teams to perform well. Especially with the series being as long as it is, that pressure is going to build, but it will come down to which of these teams and really which the players in this field are going to step up the most. So often these playoffs are defined by just a single player and their actions. And so many teams you can see make far playoff runs because they have that player who is ready to play under this pressure. It's really not going to be any single player I'm going to see that is going to have that kind of a moment, I don't think. It's going to be a lot more team-based. As I should have mentioned as well, Bananas, although I think he is playing right now. Yeah, he is. Did you give us a little follow? So Banana is watching this back. Thank you for following. Right now, C is for Cookie on the blue side. One's looking to continue the offense. Alligatosaurus. Yes, the actual Alligatosaurus, the caster that you guys know. And actually, in fact, he'll actually be joining the stream a little bit in the future. So for him, I think he'd like to win this match because if he doesn't, he might hear about it from me in the future. He might hear about it on the stream because he'll be casting with me actually on Thursday night at 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central. So he'll be joining me for some Rock League Splash Series action. Now again, he's the one who's playing. Although only one goal scored, and you're going to see a lot of this. I remember vividly when Death Cloud Donuts played, or back when they were also known as Donuts, just Team Donuts as well. They were just known to be a really defensive team at times, and they were known just to hold a really strong defensive line. They're so tough to breed, so tough to crack, and their chemistry is something that was just unrivaled by so many other teams. Really, again, the only team in this bracket I think that can really talk about chemistry would be the Nobu Specials, who again are 6-0 and have beaten the Death Cloud Donuts. They're the only teams who have done it so far in the final week of the regular season. Again, that's a team that actually has a ton of chemistry. Only teams are made so quickly, have to get used to each other so quickly. There's so many strong teams who, just hold on for a very long amount of time. Don't make any changes because they know what they have works. The only change, again, I've seen from Death Cloud Donuts, and I really should mention this, is that coach in Mr. Sirkin coming in. This team, I don't think, used to have a coach, actually, so... Again, on the play, for the players, no difference. Zircon. That one stopped by Dilly Alligatosaurus. The long touchdown the field, and that's going to fall in. A bit of a misplay there on the back line from Death Cloud Donuts. Alligatosaurus, he'll take that one as Dilplobsky was the one who was supposed to make that stop, and he just panicked that time. And what he should have done there was really slow down the play, look to catch that ball instead of try to hit it over his net. And I think just to pace the ball was what kept him out. If it was just a little bit slower, I expect Dilplobsky to make the right decision there and actually try to dribble it out. Here's for Cookie. They won't mind. Now they're looking for goal number 3. Trinity won't be able to clear that either. And it's now Dilly, or TV Night Dilly, will make it 3-0 for CS for Cookie. A really strong game 1, and for them, it's just slowly chipping away at this Death Cloud Donuts backline. And Donuts just aren't prepared for the playoffs. It feels maybe just a little bit of pressure, a little bit of panic for them. Again, the nice thing is, unlike the previous seasons of the Amateur Gaming League, all playoff matches are best of 7. It used to be, where best of 7s would only be in the semifinals and finals. And the change this season will allow for really intense matchups, but maybe we'll see that here because in comes Trinity. That's goal number 1 for Death Cloud Donuts. And a goal that, at this point, they'll need because time's running out for them. They have less than 90 seconds left here in game number 1. We're gonna have to make some quick work on offense, and again, this is a team that's known for having a really tough defense to beat. The defense hasn't looked all that incredible today. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they just haven't held a lot of pressure, haven't really warmed up. Definitely getting the feel for that. CS for Cookie. Do you feel like they're warmed up? Do you feel like they're more prepared for this matchup? And Death Cloud Donuts, but Death Cloud won't be able to get the shot as Diablowski off the corner. Bananas will find Dilly. Here's for Cookie, looking in the midfield, but Trinity will clear it away. Alligatosaurus will look to send it back. Right now, that midfield hotly contested. Either team doing well to hold it all that much, but yeah, Here's for Cookie has made more, I should say, of their offensive chances. But here comes Death Cloud. It's Zircon to the net. That one saved with a double commit. In comes Trinity, and it's Alligatosaurus to clear it away. Here's for Cookie panicking on the goal line, but the panic will be worth it. That should hold on for game number 1 here. Here's for Cookie, a great start in the playoff bracket. Taking a game against the, at least on paper, stronger team in Death Cloud Donuts. 3-1 victory. Well, at least for how they've started, it is CS Rookie who's brought the offense, who've done better on their chances. It's been relatively even so far, but even won't make a difference. That's Death Cloud Donuts. We'll get one more goal. They've actually kept it close here. Bobsky with the, allowing this to be only a 1-goal difference instead of 2, but again, it does not matter. As CS for Cookie will take game number 1. And again, for how they're playing, it's them who are just making a little bit more on the offense. You know, again, it felt very even. It was 9 shots to 6, actually. It wasn't as even on the shots as I thought it was, but again, it felt pretty even for the teams on their possession, on the control they had. This feels like one team a little more offensively ready than the other. These, again, are the opportunities for, you know, CS for Cookie to get that success that they've been looking for. Again, it's really anybody's playoffs. Any team can pop off at this point. You know, with the pressure on, with the lights shining. Who are going to be the people that step up right now? Game 1, it was CS for Cookie, and specifically it was TV Night Dilly. Going into game number 2, anything can change. It was, again, only a 1-goal difference at the end of the game. While CS for Cookie had a great elite startup, went up 3-0. That lead kind of slipped away from them near the end of that game. They were fortunate to hold it on still, but going into game 2, this is not going to be the same kind of confidence that I think they would want to go with, but that's an overcommit, and TV Night Dilly will have absolutely no issue with that one. But as free as it gets there, a whiff from Death Cloud Donuts, and they went all in on that offensive chance, went for the shot, but no shot came. It's an easy follow-up. TV Night Dilly will score, and CS for Cookie, they'll go up 1-0. There's Bananas, actually, with the little cookie antenna there, if you didn't notice. I love that. He's got a little cookie antenna, but now, great shot from TV Night Dilly. He's got his second. This guy's unbeatable on the shooting. While I'm over here talking about Bananas, it's TV Night Dilly who's talking about scoring, and scoring often. He is just not missing. He's putting power behind these shots. He's putting placement behind them, too. Only 30 seconds in the game, too, and already CS for Cookie up by 2. With TV Night Dilly scoring both chances, and it felt like he scored both chances really on his own accord. It wasn't him with the open net. It wasn't him with the easy opportunities. No, it was him who found plays and just created his own chances. And that's the kind of performance you need in a playoff bracket. Not the player who's going to wait for the mistakes. No, it's the player who's going to take full advantage of them. CS for Cookie. Down the field, Trinity. Off to the side wall. Dilly in the midfield. Goblowski sent to the back wall. This one bouncing in front. Nobody there for Def Cloud as this ball will be just sent away by Bananas. A lot of clears here from Def Cloud Donuts looking to really put the pressure on, and they're doing well there. They got Night Dilly to jump and miss that chance, but here comes another one. Alligator Source will be there to respond. Again, I love what I'm seeing from this Def Cloud side. That they're, again, putting on tough chances. Even though these clears, I'm not the biggest fan of a clear game. The clears they're making are ones that feel a little more purposeful and are going again at the net, making CS Wookie work to keep the ball out and not be able to just clear it straight back when they want to. They're forced to make saves. They're forced to let the clear stay in their half. That's how you make clears effective. Not by just sending the ball away, but by sending the ball away and forcing their team to have to give you space. So far, these touches from Def Cloud really only good enough to start an offensive. Gotta get follow-up chances to really put goals in. And they have not found those opportunities. CS Cookie, they're looking for theirs. Alligator Source in the front. Trinity will get enough on it. Def Cloud Donuts will clear the ball away. Now Bananas up to the corner, an awkward bounce, but it's Blobsky to try to read it. Dilly, oh, he's left that one as Zircon. Well, that's a big miss. Open nets. Alligator Source gets out of his goal line. And halfway through game 2, still a shutout lead here for CS:GO Cookie. Alligator Source doing everything he can to keep that ball out. He was getting bumped as well. I can't believe he was able to avoid that in the first place and then get the shot. Def Cloud Donuts, it feels like they're doing enough on offense, and yet it isn't enough. They have not scored. In comes Trinity, another chance, and it's an own goal! Night Dilly put it in his own goal! And Def Cloud Donuts finally break the deadlock for them. As that touch put in front of Night, oh, he got bumped into it. Dilly got bumped in that own goal. An unfortunate turn of events, but for Def Cloud Donuts, maybe this is the turnaround they need. CS for Cookie, again off to a great start, but have slowed down ever since that first minute. It does feel like they're waiting for Def Cloud Donuts to make that response, to score and tie this game up. If they do so, I just don't see it likely that CS Wookie can take this game, as now a bounce off the ground. Bananas will beat it, but Zircon, a great chance. That's off the crossbar, off the post, and Bananas will clear it wide. Def Cloud Donuts getting closer and closer to that goal, but not close enough. As Bananas back to the way to the back wall. Trinity will read it, but he's only left it in front. It's a chance for CS Cookie to challenge, but they won't do so. They'll just let it hit to the midfield here. As now Dilly, quick one, miss! Oh, but Trinity will be there. A scary opportunity for Def Cloud Donuts. Trinity, I don't think he expected himself to have to make the save there. He was prepared for it. As now a miss from Doblovsky. Bananas will make it 3-1. They scored 3 goals last game here. Here's for Cookie. They'll score 3 this game. And they're looking to just keep themselves far ahead of Def Cloud Donuts. CS for Cookie winning on their offensive chances, but that's a good clear the other way, and it will bounce off the crossbar and in. Dale Blobsky answers right back off the kickoff, and Def Cloud Donuts only 1 goal away. "67 seconds to do it." The pressure is on Def Cloud Donuts to get that third goal. They were unable to do so last game, and now with more time and more opportunities, and it feels like more momentum. This game, way more likely for them to just find the goal to tie this game and potentially even send it to overtime. That one, oh, almost fell its way through. Nobody, Def Cloud Donuts was totally sure where that ball was going. Won't have to. A good save though is now Dilly off the sideball. Trinity won't have it. Dilly to shoot it. Always missed his chance. And it's a free clear for Def Cloud Donuts. But Bananas shuts it down at the midfield. 30 seconds left. CS for Cookie. If they score next, surely that will secure game 2 for them. Alligator Source. A high pop. Dilly missed the ball completely. Bananas. 15 seconds now. As Def Cloud Donuts look for maybe 1 or 2 more opportunities. Time is running out for the Def Cloud side. And they won't get the chance as Dilly will secure game 2. A hat trick for TV Night Dilly. And for Sears for Cookie, and Cookie is for me. A 2-0 series lead here with 2 seconds left. There's no chances left for Deathcloud Donuts to come back. And for the underdogs in CS:GO Cookie, definitely not looking like it here. They're scoring more often. They're taking advantage of their opportunities. A lot more than Deathcloud is. And Deathcloud, while they've kept it close, they have not been the better team. And this game too will eventually near its end, as I'm going to see another 0-second goal from Delblobski. It still doesn't matter though. Again, 1 goal away for Deathcloud Donuts, but that is going to mean another game lost, and now they're getting closer and closer to losing the series. Here's for Cookie, another big win. And again, for a team that's actually not even on an org. Quite an impressive display of skill. Now the question really does come to, Deathcloud Donuts. How do they take a lead and keep it? And specifically, how do they stop CS for Cookie from taking it? Because right now, Dilly is scoring the vast majority of their goals. Again, it's a worrying sign for this team if they just can't find, the lead, and they can't hold it either. It's just out of reach for Deathcloud Donuts. Yeah, they're taking this whole minute here to try to reset that momentum for CS:GO Cookie. You don't blame Deathcloud, I think, for doing that. It's a very reasonable response to how the series has been going. It just feels like if they can get any advantage, they could potentially flip the series onto their favor. They just have not been able to do so. CS:GO Cookie are the ones leading the series 2-0, and are the only one away from taking match point here. It's really getting tense for Deathcloud Donuts. This series definitely getting to a point where for Deathcloud Donuts, if they don't start winning sooner, they don't show us true life, holding a lead and keeping it and looking confident, this is gonna be a monumental comeback, if at all, as a big miss there, Alligatosaurus faking the backline. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't think it was, but he'll take every part of that as he can. Trinity was completely fooled. I think Alligatosaurus will be saying that's intentional. I think we all know better. But he won't mind. Take the series as it is. But for Deathcloud Donuts, we've got work to do here. Alligatosaurus, the pop-up, the shot! That one stopped by Zircon. And early chances already looking to fall in, but nothing yet here. Still searching. Is Deathcloud Donuts again trying to find a lead, trying to find that extra edge, that little bit that can take them ahead. It's a lot easier to say that than to do it, especially as we see in CS:GO Cookie playing so staunch. A team that's not giving you any open opportunities for free here. Deathcloud Donuts, they're gonna have to really reach into some creative plays to get consistent scoring. And it might require something new, something unique, something different. In a playoff bracket, it's never bad to try something new. A lot of teams don't like to because it is a risk, after all, to change up your playstyle. But Deathcloud, they're kind of forced into that situation at this point. Playstyle just isn't enough to take down CS:GO Cookie. Gonna have to find some sort of extra gear, some way to elevate themselves. This is the game they really should at least start on the formation of such. But yeah, because I just feel like there's a good amount of midfield here for Deathcloud, but that's some great demos for Bananas. Alligatosaurus is over down the field. He's got one to beat in Zircon, but he won't get to the shot in time. And so it'll be Dilly. Up the field, Alligatosaurus won't be able to hit that one, but Bananas sends it high. Offense still for CS:GO Cookie. Night Dilly jumping, gets the dunk. Bounce off the corner here. CS:GO Cookie looking to add more to their lead. A great bump in front, but nobody challenging Alligatosaurus. Plays defensive, and he actually gets favored to it as his touch finished off by Dilly. Death Cloud Donuts got a bit too antsy there. Trinity and Zircon both pushed up on the same touch. That is about as easy as it gets there for CS:GO. A practical gift given straight to them. And Death Cloud Donuts, and no complaints from them. About as easy as these chances get for... sorry, and for CS:GO, no complaints. It's about as easy as these chances get for this side. And in a playoff bracket, you're not going to blame me about how the goals go in. At this point, it does not matter. At this point, it's just about making sure you continue to advance. You don't have a second life in this bracket, so you have to use your one and only life wisely here. Diablowski. Zircon off the corner, Alligator Source. Look at that one, it was actually going to his net, but still. CS:GO again, staunch on the defense. They've been tough to break through. Death Cloud Donuts. I mean, they've already had enough first-hand experience as it is to tough defense. And again, they're still having to eat a lot of it here. And CS:GO is, again, the only loss for this Death Cloud side was against the Nobu Special 2 right then. Are also a team known for defense. At least from my time watching them, they're 100% known for defense. CS:GO bringing an offense here that also tough to beat. Alligator Source. Look for the redirect kick at the touch. Bananas. Oh, he's hit it wide. No goal to go in, and CS:GO again, they're very close to making this a 3-0 lead. I'm running out here. CS:GO continuing to just send the ball upfield. Wait for the mistakes from Death Cloud. They don't have to score anymore. They're not looking to force any goals to go in their way. Death Cloud, though, they have to. They have no other options. Unfortunately for them, it is leaving that backline very susceptible to these heavy clears from CS:GO, but they have to push people up. They have to take chances as Zircon, stopped by Bananas, Trinity, jumping up with it, but Alligator Source will force them to go high, but a shot comes in, and it comes from Diablowski. We'll fall on through. Death Cloud Donuts with 45 seconds to go. Another game. There was a 1-goal difference. It's getting close by the end of it. Here's for Cookie. And now at this point, they actually are going to really consider that third goal quite important to themselves as they'll search more. But they won't get it there. 30 seconds left. I'm running out here for Death Cloud Donuts to, prevent this match point from going in. As C is for Cookie. They are holding this one away, but Diablowski a chance with very little time left. Bananas with a huge save. And this one will hit the ground. Another 1-goal difference. But again, it's just enough. CS:GO continuing to run away with these 1-goal leads. Now only 1 game away from going to the semi-finals. They've done well to do just enough to separate themselves from Death Cloud Donuts. Now all they need to do, look, to keep that offense going into game number 4. Pressure is on Death Cloud to make a reverse sweep in a best of 7. And that's only happened on the stream actually 3 times now. Again, a rarity on the stream to see that happen. And right now, Death Cloud just don't feel like the team that can do it. These matches are close, sure, but they are just not. There's just not enough. There's something that's missing from Death Cloud. It's tough to really quantify what's missing. Is it just, confidence? Is it, you can't really tell what it is. That again, there's just something missing from that playstyle. Something that feels like intangible. Something they absolutely need to play well. Is it confidence? Is it shooting? We'll find out, I guess, this game if Death Cloud Donuts do find a way to start a comeback or a potential comeback. But for CS:GO, if they take this game, they'll be going to the semi-finals here, right? A best of 7. So for them, they have 4 chances to take this series. Death Cloud Donuts. For them, they have 4 games. They have to win from here on out, and no more game losses they can afford. CS:GO have made them work for it, and they haven't been able to succeed just yet. As now here comes Dilly, it's open! Nobody for the Donuts was there, they were all on that back corner boost. Just a communication there, Blobsky and Zircon in the exact same position, challenge at the exact same time. And that's the last person you want to give the ball to is TV Knight Dilly. He has been scoring, without a doubt, very often. Tears for Cookie, have been the benefactors of it. If there's been anybody to step up, it has been Dilly. You get another early goal as well for Tears for Cookie. They have seemingly started every single game off with some really good early starts. And therefore, it will be no difference, but can they end that way? Well, it's not going to be a good play there. Zircon won't score, but Blobsky hits it high. Trinity to jump in. And his chance will be harmlessly off the corner. F-Cloud Donuts will not get another chance on that offensive break, but they might make a new one here. Dilly, though, to the corner, keeping it away in front of the net. Zircon will wait for it. He's missed! And Alligatorsaurus will score. It's 2 goals up for C is for Cookie and Cookie is for me. And that means they're one step closer to the semifinals, to advancing their tournament lives further in this final bracket. Cloud Donuts. Their defense is usually quite strong. This series, it has faltered at times. The pressure of the playoffs can definitely get to a lot of teams, and it feels like maybe Cloud might be one of them. Admittedly, though, here's for Cookie. The exact opposite. They have been looking incredible under this pressure. Specifically Dilly, who has stepped up on offense. Well, he is just continuing his goal-scoring run here as Alligatorsaurus. Off the corner, Dilly will not be able to get to that one, but he will hit it back as Bananas does call for it. Here's for Cookie. To make more offense, Alligatorsaurus. This one sent to the net. Zircon will stop it. Here's for Cookie. Continuing to keep the offense going. They've scored, at least 3 goals every single game so far. Look to continue that streak here, especially how important it has been. Again, gotta give a lot of props to for Cookie. That defense playing so well, and again, it's such a easy place to panic, especially when you have Cloud Donuts who are so aggressive with that. Oh, is that gonna go in? Oh, no way, it does. Oh, it does go in eventually by Bananas. Oh dear, that is tragic for Cloud Donuts. Unfortunate pinch from 2 of the players. Bounces off the third, goes all the way to their nets. I mean, you can't make up that stuff, and you can't even force it. That is truly unfortunate. Here's for Cookie. Three goals up. Now, again, they felt like it was going to happen at some point. For Cloud Donuts, 2 minutes left here to keep their season, their tournament lives alive. Lives here still intact. It is 2 minutes. That could be, of the hardest they're going to have to fight ever in this season. Reminder, they are still far away from even taking the series. Even if they win this game, they still have to win 3 more on top of it straight. No easy task for Cloud Donuts. It all starts here in Game 4 with the, in these final moments. Who steps up? Who can make it the difference? Every single game, they've been only 1 goal away from tying it up. 1 step away from taking, what could have been a tie game, potentially taking some wins off of CS for Cookie. Instead, they fell in every single time when the pressure grows high. And in this game, CS for Cookie are unleashing a barrage of offense against them. Bananas through the back wall. Blobsky won't get it. In front for Dilly. Zircon will dunk. And Cloud Donuts will look to take advantage of that. But a miss there. Off the back wall. Dilly, second touch, no question about it. C is for Cookie. Continue the scoring. He goes off the back wall for Dilly. With how well he's playing, he's not missing those chances. That is about as routine as he gets for him this series. It's Papon, thank you for the follow, Papon 2023. Welcome to Splitty Stream here. We're going to be watching CS for Cookie here. With a 4-0 lead here in Game 4. very likely they'll be the ones to win the series in a 4-0 sweep. I see in chats, Calamity Snarks Bears saying, thanks for streaming. Of course, you're welcome. I love streaming, I love casting, I do it all the time. Again, if you guys don't, you guys should know, I'm live almost every single day, so. Again, I love to see this kind of stuff. Ugly action is just so amazing to me, but for Death Cloud Donuts, the action tonight has not been amazing for them. It has been quite depressing for them. This is going to mark the end of their season for a team that was 5-1. Only lost the #1 overall team coming into this final bracket. Oh, that's showing you just how tough the playoffs really are. They'll get a goal to go here, but it's only for consolation. Death Cloud Donuts will be eliminated eventually. Here's for Cookie and Cookies for me. Moving on to the semifinals in the single elimination tournament. The end of this season of the Amateur Gaming League. Again, what a start to the playoff bracket here. Here's Cookie. Just better under that pressure, better under the playoffs. And under the notion that their season could end at any moment. The Death Cloud Donuts, it just got to them there. A 4-0 sweep. CS for Cookie took them down quite efficiently. With every goal, but with almost every single game being a 1-goal difference. The only one not being 1-goal difference was Game 4. It's CS for Cookie and Cookies for me. We'll take the series. 4 games straight. No questions about it. Just a better team under the pressure, as I've said already. Yeah, it's about as quick as these matches can get. And that's our last match tonight as well. I mean, what a match it was, though. A 4-0 sweep. Thanks again for the cast, of course, Alligator Source. Congratulations on your win. These for Cookie and Cookies for me. You take it. It's only 2 matches tonight. We're actually going to get a little interview, actually. Bananas wants a little interview, so we'll get them in here for a quick little invitational chat. Get a little interview, but while we are looking to set this thing up, and while we set this up, we'll take a look at our schedule one last time. Again, it's these cooking cookies for me. That final win in a 4-0 sweep. Well, and the match before at Midwest Mafia Elites, a 3-2 reverse sweep win over D.N.A. Weeping Demons. It's actually, we're gonna get a call. I think it's Alligator Source who's joining us for this little conversation afterwards. As we'll get him in as soon as we can. But and what a way to, again, what a start to the playoff season is. Joining us here is Alligator Source, the wonderful man himself. A 4-0 sweep here. Here's for Cookie and Cookies for me. Moving on to the semi-finals in the single elimination bracket. A huge win for you guys over Death Cloud Donuts. This team only lost once before, so you guys, what were the, without revealing anything too much about your playstyle, what were the keys for to success this series? What was it about you guys that just let you guys play so well? Because you were always one step ahead.
So the key was to make sure that Dilly got his own goal out of the way early, but no, it was, so we've played together for quite some time. I came in as the sub, obviously, for today, but I was actually a starter on the roster last season, so we have a lot of experience under the belt. The comms are really good. We talk things out quite a bit beforehand, and also like during the matches, and I really think it comes down to those comms and the chemistry. We just kind of get those reads, and we can talk it out. It helps out quite a bit.
It does, again, being able to talk and they sort of know how you're feeling, get those communications on point. It's one of those things that it matters so much. And against Death Cloud Donuts, it felt like as well that you guys were coming confident, and it's so tough to do under the playoffs. I know Death Cloud Donuts struggled to find confidence in this series, struggled to be confident under the fact that during the playoffs in a single elimination. For you guys, where did that confidence come from to play so well in this playoff bracket? Because it's not an easy thing to find.
I think it comes from experience. plus all of us are a little bit older as well. We just kind of have the mental a little bit more grounded on it. So that helps out quite a bit with the confidence. But also just seeing how the games go. I mean, it's with it being a longer series, best of 7. I mean, I've said it enough casting that game 1 isn't everything, but you want to take advantage of that when you can. And like I want to give a big shout out to Deathclaw Donuts because like they played very well. They I was even in our own comms was saying that the game number 4 deserved to be another 1-goal game. But no, in full honesty, like we saw that they were struggling to open up game number 1 and we pounced on it. Like we're keeping that in comms and trying to kind of drive the point home. And even with them getting like the late goals, it was still like it was at the 0-second mark. So I don't know how much that affected it, but I will say that was something we took advantage of. But just having been in the situations before, right? A lot of series under our belts together, and we've all been playing in leagues even before we teamed up. I mean, it's been probably almost 5 years for me playing in leagues, let alone playing this game. So it just kind of comes down to that chemistry.
As Bananas is saying in chat, he wants to ask you why you own gold so often. You want to say something? Bananas isn't here. He didn't want to join us, but he is asking you the question. So is there anything you want to say to your captain?
Yeah, so he actually told me specifically that he was sending me in so I could explain this. It's because the best goals are always the ones on your own net, right? It was kind of awkward too because we had scored off nearly the exact same way earlier in the series, and so I had that fresh in my mind. I was like, okay, I watched Dale go in a little bit too late and we had the issue, so I tried to go a little bit earlier, but I was also still too late, and so that's how it hit the crossbar and back down right on me. So I will admit fault there. I very much did not read the play very well, and saw what happened. But it was kind of fun though, because at one point we had scored like 5 goals, and yet it was 3-2. So
You definitely took it anyways. Again, a huge run for you guys. You guys have played so well. A 4-0 sweep going into that bracket, even further into that semifinals awaits you guys. Again, you're going to move on, but you have to play against the winner of D.N.A, Weeping Demons, and EX Synergy. We actually saw Weeping Demons earlier today for the Ascent Tournament Series, but for you guys, I don't know if you've played against either of these teams. I know I think you played against Weeping Demons earlier this season. But is there, out of these two teams, which team out of those two kind of looks like the one that you'd rather play against? Is there any team you'd rather play against here? Because for you guys, I'm going to check your who you've played actually this season. Of course, I went to the wrong second. Let me
no worries.
The correct bracket. Did you play any? Actually, by the way, I know you played Weeping Demons earlier this season. If I'm not wrong, yeah, you lost them 3-0. Again, their opponent being the XS Synergy. I don't believe you played them, but or did you? Did you play them?
Not that I recall.
You did.
We did. Okay, well, I'm wrong.
You swept them in week 5. So, out of those two teams, is there any team you want to play against? Do you want to have that rematch against the team that beat you earlier in the season, or do you want to go against the XS Synergy more likely? Is there any match you want to play against more?
Well, I mean, obviously, going up a team that we've swept previously would be nice. I'm interested in seeing how a rematch would go against Weeping Demons, just with having the status of Snow kind of up in the air with his hand. Hope he's good. Everything, doctors cleared him and all that, but just, can he work a controller? So shout out to him as well for stepping up to be a starter this season as I went back to the bench. But I like the idea of the rematch just because a chance to get revenge, just because I like playoff brackets to have those kind of storylines behind it. Obviously, as a player, we'd rather go against a team that we swept, but I mean, whoever wins is going to come in with momentum no matter what. So it could really be a coin flip. We could go against a team that swept us. They could potentially be overconfident. We could go against the team that we swept, and they could have a chip on their shoulder for it. So either way, I'm expecting a good series.
Happy to hear that again. Congratulations, though, on your win there. 4-0 sweep Alligatorsaurus, obviously. I don't think I've ever... I think I've had you on my stream before, actually, in the past, but it's been a little while. Again, congrats on your win. Is there any last things you want to say here before you kind of go, before we end the stream, before we end this interview? Is there any last things you want to say? Any shout-outs, any final words for this stream?
I mean, just got to always give a shout-out to the teammates. Bananas and I have known each other for a long time. Dilly and I played 2s together for a season. Shout out to Snow again, normal starter. Just I don't know, the vibes have been good overall. Shout out to my wife, she enjoys when I play and hang out, that kind of stuff. Shout out to Kyler in the chat. I didn't know you were here. What's up, Kyler? Miss you, homie. But yeah, no, just thank you again for the cast, much appreciated, and looking forward to co-casting with you Thursday.
Yeah, of course. Again, if you guys don't know, he's going to be joining me Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern for some Rocket League Splash Series Surge Cup action. But Of course, that feels way too far away. It's still Tuesday here again. But again, thanks for joining Alligator Source. You can at least enjoy this win tonight here, a 4-0 sweep over Death Cloud Donuts. Congratulations! I think the longest team that we've ever had on this overlay. CS for Cookie and Cookies for me. With that 4-0 sweep again. Congratulations. Have a great rest of your night, and again, we'll see you soon.
Appreciate it. Take it easy.
Now, Alligator Source there, and for CS for Cookie and Cookies for me, a 4-0 sweep over Death Cloud Donuts. And that's it for tonight. That's all for the matches we have. Again, thank you all so much for joining on in and being so supportive. We're gonna get a raid going here, and we'll end the stream off again. Thank you all so much. We'll actually have some matches coming up tomorrow. For Wednesday, we'll have 2 more matches. Another playoff match, this time for Blackline, and a match for the Rocket League Splash Series after that. So again, stick around for that. But for now, thank you all so much for joining tonight. Have a great night. Take care. Be well, and I'll see you again very soon.